EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Across the 20, we'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. The offense will take over. 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Murray now going to throw to open. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 15. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Murray. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Packers.
That's a nice grab for his 1st catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
26-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance. The 1st points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Murray going to look to do it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
first carry here for Kyren Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a yard. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Stafford. To the right side here, pass is caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. Murray now to throw on 1st down. That is caught for the throw. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Slides, that's the point, up and good. And the Packers move out on top for 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of the line. A 1st down throw for Stafford. Big hitting slant there. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Rams 1st down. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they bounce back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the 1st quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
36 yards.
A big gainer for Green Bay. 36 yards. On 1st down, Murray. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down under.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell, touchdown, Green Bay.
For the point after.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Aaron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
59! Hey, 50! Hurry!
To the air again, Stafford. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. The tackles will be made down at the 40-yard line. 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Juan Martin, the safety, coming in on the blitz to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. We're back in Southern California in a moment. 2nd quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
White. You're set. Hey, red. Blue 60. And middle. White 7. Tonight.
Stafford to throw it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Right here down the field. The ball incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
And the Packer first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Throwing again is Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught by Bolden, right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packer. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
$53-32. Hey, 20. Set. 280. Tonight.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That is incomplete. So way to force the football in there. Good. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit out of your catch than it does after a drop. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
32. Zebra.
They are going for it. Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's got another one. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point is up and through. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. He He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Murray. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Murray's pass. Intercepted. The
59.
Rams take over first and 10. At the
Stafford is working from the pistol. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
Rams, first down.
Stafford now. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
180. Zebra.
They'll go for it and run option right.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Murray. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man is Reed. He's got it.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, you had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Throw on the run is complete.
There's this this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
In motion, Reed. Murray's going to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Murray now on second down. The open man is Wilson. No signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Third and goal. Looking from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. His kick is perfect. And the Packers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, real right, 22.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Joey Sly set to
Very
kick off.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is past the
40. Hey, 50, 32, hey, 50, 40 got, set. Yellow 20, tonight.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 30-yard line.
Alert!
Stafford now on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and long.
53, ready, 50, 50, ready, 22, 180.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. Forced out wide. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
A run here with Mitchell. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They're taken down behind the line on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Murray looking to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Now, Murray. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
25-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Green Bay first down. Now Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On third down, Murray. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Green Bay. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, Stafford. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball. When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers and secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
He's got it at the 7. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Packers. Sly now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
53, 32, ready.
A first down throw for Stafford. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 61 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Williams. And he'll punch forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
One more time for Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Stafford has his guys set. He'll try to add 2 more after the touchdown. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack off the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut to this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. This one is caught by Reed. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Murray. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Out of the gun, it's Murray. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try a jet sweep. There's Golden. And he's into the end zone yet again. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, 10, 10, 22, 0, 50, 50.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stafford working from the pistol. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
That's another.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Working out of the gun, Stafford taking a shot downfield for Adams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready. 250.
Throwing again is Stafford. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
59.
Again, it's Stafford. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
280. Omaha. Monday. What do you have?
To the air again. Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, 22, 32. Set.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run the option to the left. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford.
Packers.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Xavier Lincoln, touchdown LA. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point is good. And the Rams will get just a bit closer. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Hey. Hey, Ace. Shit.
Now Murray on 1st down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
That's one. Pick him.
2nd down, Murray. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Following the touchdown, here's Slides. He kicked it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Big twat. This way. Double up. 50.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Working free downfield. It is Williams. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Laiatu Latu, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Taken down back at the
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Set.
Stafford to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Packers.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?